Well, good afternoon, everybody. If you can hear me talking, there must be something about to take place.
Well, we also need to get that other awkward subject out of the way, the dowry. And James, like a good future son-in-law, immediately proposed 100 camels. But let me say a few words about Fiona first. She is our glowing elven princess. I can remember times when you beat me convincingly at SingStar and you were only 12.
We received a text from James asking if he could come over and do a cryptic crossword with us. It was a bit surprising because it was the Friday night after youth group and Fiona wasn't even going to be there. But anyway, in the end, he did solve that cryptic clue that he was coming over to discuss asking Fiona to marry him.
Fiona, we welcomed you into our family 4 years ago. You have such a gentle spirit, and our prayer has always been for James to find a godly woman, and you are that godly woman. And we saw those qualities in you right from the beginning, and we see that when you worship God, you worship with heart and spirit. Sorry about the spelling. You're going to have to spell that name every day of your life from now on.
Forever. A little tip, when they say, what's your last name, just say, I'll spell it for you.
Yeah.
So much easier. We used to be taking the girls off to school and James would be in the car seat in the middle. He would lean over, he would roll down the window and he would throw a shoe out. Who does that? So life was an adventure with James.
And every time I would hang back after school to see if Fee could give me a lift, they would come out of class and they would be chatting and then they would have a debrief about maths that day. And it was honestly like it was another language. I was like, this is very foreign to me, I don't understand. When Fee found out that James liked her, she triple punched the air. She may or may not have triple punched before she walked down the aisle.
I honestly don't think that this day could have come sooner. I'm super pumped for you both. I believe that you guys are the right fit for each other. I can still remember the time when James came to me at work all smitten about this girl that he wanted to pursue, despite the fact that he'd already been rejected a few times by this same girl before. And I don't think that pursuit will ever stop. I believe that his willingness to want to pursue you, even though that he's already has you as a partner, will always grow in wanting to just show you how much he loves you, Fiona, which is an amazing gift that he has when it comes to just making sure that he cares for the ones that are with him.
Wow. All right, nice.
I, James, in the presence of God, take you, Fiona, to be my wife, to have and to hold from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish as long as we both shall live. This is my solemn vow and promise to you.
Fiona, in the presence of God, take you, James, to be my husband, to have and to hold from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish as long as we both shall live. This is my solemn vow and promise.
James. When the shy boy with a long last name sat next to me in Year 7, I had no idea that he was going to be my best friend. And not just that, but my husband, 11 years later. Praise God for alphabetical order and 4-unit maths. It really does bring people together.
I thought I was doing so well. To my darling wife, Fiona Aghajanians. I can't believe how great it actually feels to be able to call you my wife. It's beyond belief. And wow, you've always been so stunning, but today you really turned it up. Fiona, I know it's cliche, but I can't believe that I actually got my high school sweetheart, the girl of my dreams. I'm still struggling to comprehend how blessed I am to have you in my life. You make every day brighter, and as your middle name so perfectly encapsulates, you're a joy to everyone you encounter. Fiona, thank you for taking chances. One of the first times we hung out before we started dating, I took you to a wall of a dam that we affectionately called the Aztec Temple, and unbeknownst to me at the time, you were terrified of heights, and yet you climbed the wall and chatted to me for hours sitting at its peak. And it's a memory I hold fondly because you stepped outside of your comfort zone to give me a chance, and it's these chances that you have taken that have been a large part of the reason why we're together today. My prayer for us is that as we continue to grow in love for each other, we continue to point each other to God. I can't wait to grow, to love, to learn, to fail, and to try again with you. With you by my side, life will always be blessed. Fiona, I love you, and I can't wait. I can't believe how blessed I am to be able to call you my wife today.